Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about a very important currency called Residual Signal. This currency is obtained primarily from pulling on gacha banners such as an event character, weapon or standard banner. I quickly show on the screen how much Residual Signal you'll get from pulling specific type of characters, weapons and so on, so feel free to pause it. Residual Signal itself can be used to purchase pulls, weapons and A-rank characters from the Signal shop. I highly recommend saving Residual Signal to buy guaranteed 4-star characters. In this game, team compositions are based around core skills, which are basically additional abilities that the characters receive whenever you have two of the same element or two of the same faction characters within the team. Also, A-rank characters do not have a guarantee on the banner, so you could be unlucky and miss a very strong 4-star meta character for longer than necessary. For example, Lucy is a very strong A-rank fire support character that is very good to have, and she's currently available in the shop. We do not know, for example, when she's gonna be on the rate up, and even if she is on the rate up, you do not have a guarantee to get her necessarily. You could be unlucky, so I highly recommend you do not delay your acquisition of an important 4-star character, especially if you don't have them for your team building. Of course, there also might be some really good 4-star dupes that you want to snipe along the way in case you're unlucky at getting them, but I would stress the biggest importance is to get the character itself, because you'll be able to get it within 6 months. If it's anything like Honkai Star Rail or Genshin Impact, the characters were on a 6-month rotation. That means whenever you start the game, within 6 months, you should be able to get that 4-star character guaranteed no matter what, as long as you saved Residual Signal. I do not recommend buying weapons as a free-to-play or low spender, because these weapons do cost 30 pulls. One pull is around $2.50, I believe. Additionally, most of these standard weapons will not necessarily age well, and you also run the risk of getting the same weapon from the standard banner, which would be a significant loss. Imagine like you just bought the weapon and a bit later on you get the weapon from standard banner, you're basically minus 30 pulls, and that's not good, because also the copies of the weapon, like to refine them, superimpose them, you name it, is not that enticing for these standard weapons at all. So it's definitely a big loss. I would basically say that this weapon purchase from the shop is a whale/dolphin feature. And of course, once you got the 4-star characters that you really wanted to get, or their dupes, then I would recommend to use the rest of this currency to buy the pulls, of course. Of course, the encrypted master tapes, which are the event pulls. Never use it to buy master tapes. Never use Residual Signal to buy standard pulls, alright? Don't rush for the standard selector 5-star, because it's not worth it. Even the standard units eventually will age out, so don't use this precious currency to buy standard pulls. Patience is the key, guys, remember. You might be wondering, isn't this a video you already made? And yes, I have already made this video, but Hoyo decided to update the gacha, especially the currency and the shop itself as well. That is why I decided to make a new video about it. There is also a new currency now called Fading Signal. This currency is pretty much like Undying Ember or Stardust equivalent from Honkai Star Rail / Genshin Impact. This originally was not in Zenless Zone Zero, but they added it for the live version of the game. With this currency, it's pretty much like in Honkai Star Rail. You'll be getting this currency from 3-star weapons or B-rank V engines, basically. You will be able to buy 5 discounted event and 5 discounted standard pulls every month. How you want to go about it with Fading Signal is very simple. You will want to buy first 5 event pulls, and then immediately after that 5 standard pulls, so you can get closer to your 300 selector. As for chips, which are equivalent of talent books or trace material upgrades from Genshin / Star Rail, this is to upgrade your agent skills. If you have a lot of points of Fading Signals, that is, you could buy this, but generally people who are dolphins and whales will have a lot of Fading Signal and also be able to buy out these chips and still having enough currency for the next patch. You always want to have an overflow of this currency, so you can always buy the pulls every month without fail, alright? You never want to run out of it, and necessarily as as a free-to-play low spender, you're not always pulling event banners every patch/month. That means that some months you might be slow on getting fading signal because you still do some standard pulls here and there, but not as much as if you were pulling on event banners. So just as a heads up, save this wisely. And lastly, we have Bang Bucks. This currency is obtainable only from the Bang Boo banner. Here you can see quickly on the screen how much Bang Buck you'll get from pulling Bang Boos. 50 Bang Buck from an S rank, 10 Bang Buck from an A rank, and 2 Bang Buck from a B rank. I highly recommend that you use this currency to only buy discounted boopons every month. After those 5 purchases of boopons, the discount is removed and they cost much more. I definitely don't recommend buying boopons at full price because this way you will be slower over time at building your PT to reach the selector for your Bang Boos. Yes, the selector is permanent. That means after you get the first 5-star Bang Boo, or S-rank Bang Boo that is, you'll be able to select a new one and start it again. So your goal here is to reach the PT, or soft PT that is, as fast as you can. And by buying discounted pulls from the shop, you'll end up getting that way faster, alright? As for the 4 stars from the shop, Bang Boos, I do not recommend buying them because getting the S ranks that you want is very doable. So I don't think there's any strategy or priority to get the 4 stars like with the characters, unless in the future they release some new 4-star Bang Boos that have like some exclusive unique effects that the 5-star versions would not have. If that's the case, then you could go for it. But right now the strategy is just use it to buy discounted boopons, and that's about it. So yeah, I guess this is it for this video. Like I already said earlier, I decided to make a new update about this because certain things changed. My next video is also going to be about Bang Boos, which Bang Boos are going to be good to get. So feel free to check that video out whenever it comes out. Should be soon. And of course, if you have any questions about the game or anything like that, feel free to ask me down in the comments, or even better, feel free to drop by my stream. I stream on YouTube/Twitch every day, so you can always ask me there, or if you just want to hang out and chat. And also, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. I wish you a wonderful day and see you in the next video.